Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. Ellie Scotney adds another belt to her collection. She is now the IBF, WBC, WBO super-bantamweight champion. She holds the Ring Magazine title as well, and she won a very dominant, very, very impressive 10-round decision, 10-2s, of course, not 10-3s in the women's game, over Yamileth Mercado. Now, Ellie moves to 11 wins, no draws, no defeats. She's never stopped anyone. But in a sense, she doesn't need to, because this is someone who starts very, very quickly, has all the skills in the book, lovely variety of punch, beautiful timing, very good footwork. She's trained by Shane McGuigan, and it shows because McGuigan, technically wants his fighters to be on point. She fights for, well, concentration is really good. I mean, in a sense, she outclassed Yamileth Mercado. Mercado came in with 24 wins, 5 KOs, 3 defeats, now 4 defeats. But her last fight was a WBC super bantam win over Ramla Ali, and it was a wide one as well. She won a unanimous decision. So she was coming off a very good win, but to be honest, she wasn't at the races against Ellie Scotney. Yamileth is 27 years old. She's a Mexican fighter and shows all of the usual traits of a Mexican fighter. She's extremely tough, very, very game. But she was cut in the, what was it now, the 5th round, I think it was. She had, I don't know, it was a vertical or a horizontal, a vertical or a diagonal cut sort of between the eyes. And the blood was pouring, but it was running between her eyes, which was fortunate. And the corner would stop the bleeding, but then it would start again, simply because Scotney's accuracy was, and she was beating Mercado to the punch. Her accuracy was great. Footwork was great. Mercado never stopped trying to win. But ultimately, as she was outclassed early on, Scotney started very, very quickly. Scotney was having the first and last say in any sort of exchanges. Mercado had to get Scotney into a firefight. And to be honest with you, even on the occasions in the second half of the fight when Scotney was up close and personal with Mercado, she was coming off best. There were some nice body punches from Scotney. So in the second half of the fight, Mercado bleeding profusely, but nevertheless, never stopped trying, God bless her. She just couldn't do anything with Scotney. Scotney was too well schooled, frankly, too well schooled. I think both these girls are 27. Scotney was the shorter fighter, but you wouldn't know it. Yamileth, I think, 3 inches taller maybe. But she didn't really look like the bigger, more imposing girl. She actually looked a little bit, she was very wide-eyed when she was fighting, very wide-eyed and, looking for, trying to sort of find a way in. But whether she walked in the front door or whether she tried to, fire punches, wide hooks or punches over the top, she wasn't having any success. Scotney was able to avoid nearly all of them, take them on the gloves, but she always had a reply. And this is a terrific, not just a terrific win for Scotney because she wins another belt, but it's the performance itself. I mean, 2 of the judges gave Yamileth Mercado 2 rounds. I'm not quite sure how. I struggled to give her 1, to be honest. But when you consider that this comes off the back of a very wide unanimous decision over Miyamoto, who was undefeated in 20 fights at the time. Ségolène Lefebvre, that was a good win. That was a unanimous decision. Again, another undefeated fighter, undefeated in 18. And now Yamileth Mercado. I mean, she's flying, Ellie is. She's only had 11 fights. Like I say, she's never stopped anyone, but she doesn't need to. She's just very, very well schooled. And she's got that sort of IQ, that sort of fistic nous where she knows exactly what punches to throw at what time. She picks her punches very, very well. And like I say, very good shape, balance and so on. It was a very, very impressive performance by Ellie Scotney. And a deserved win. And now she's just got that WBA belt, and she's to win, and she's undisputed champion. And to be honest, there aren't many super bantams that are out there that can give her a run for her money. I know Sky Nicholson's moved down from featherweight to super bantam. They'll probably try and make that fight at some point. Especially, of course, if Ellie's got all the belts. Sky is a pretty big name. But yeah, this is it's impressive. A very, very impressive win. So this, of course, was on the card in Madison Square Garden, headlined by Taylor Serrano 3. If you saw it, you got anything you want to say about it, please leave your comments below. Thanks for watching the video. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and also subscribe to the channel. It's free, costs you nothing. You're doing the channel a favour. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I will catch you soon. Bye for now.